Hey guys, I'm Gentle, and today, the moment you've all been waiting for. This is a big one, guys. This is a big one. We can capture this. There we go. Good. Doesn't that feel good? Nice and tidy. Love it. Also, we can shoot that with something. Do we just disband you guys? I mean, these are firstborns that we've had forever. These two are Primaris, which I feel like shouldn't just be, you know, cast aside. I'm not really sure what to do with them. I might just disband them. I really might. I don't really see the point of having them anywhere. Although, I think I'll keep them around for a little while longer, just in case there is one more, like, neutral thing running around in there. Because you never know. They're quite good at hiding. So we do have another Primaris Repulsor with a couple of Devastators in it, which is very cool. So we could launch that. We also have another Primaris Repulsor Executioner on the way with a couple more Devastator Marines. I am really, like... I should put something else in there, shouldn't I? I really should research something else. I should get, like... Oh, come on. Oh, I was already way over that. I don't know. Yeah, we could put, like, Primaris Hellblasters in there instead. So they've only got 2 range, which I think is a bit crap. I really do think they should have higher range. Does it make sense for them to have 3 range? Like, I don't know, then they're just the same as the Devastators. But currently, they sit in the same spot as most vehicles would. So, you know, being like 2 range from stuff. And like even like your normal infantry can shoot at 2 range. So like I don't see what they're good for. I really don't. I don't know. Like yeah, they do some good damage, but they're as flimsy as Devastators. You know, broadly speaking. Still just a little infantry unit. And like I don't think their damage is particularly like much higher. I don't find them much better, but it's just that range means that they're going to be in danger so much more often. So yeah, I don't know. Don't like him much. I don't really like him much. Which is sad. Because, you know, I don't really want to be just relying on the Devastators. Even though I think the Devastators are way cooler, but that's because I prefer firstborns. But don't tell my army that I said that. I quite enjoy this tank, though. You know, it's got some pretty good performance. I'll say that much. Right, so, yeah, our allies doing great. We're doing great for our allies. Orange team has nearly had it, and I mean, are they connected here? I just find it really weird that brown team did nothing forever, and orange team is just sort of getting wrecked. I just don't know what this team's been doing. I really have no idea. It's really unusual behaviour. Do I want you to move in? You've already shot, haven't you, city? So I think I could move him in and start doing some work. Is it a good idea? Certainly an idea. Okay, we've got our tactical space marines. And we have our honoured tacticians that can also move up and heal things if need be. I'll just put you there for now. Okay, good, moving on. But yeah, we're making excellent progress. Like, we really are. Mega knobs. Definitely overcompensating with a name like that. Now let's see. Death Dread on the front line really is getting taken out. Like these guys are taking out a Death Dread pretty much every time. Like one shows up, it gets killed in a turn, which is really good. Really good stuff. Got Tech Priest moving up. They're not doing great, but neither are a lot of these vehicles. You know. So yeah, I'm pretty confident with how our allies are doing. It's pretty even between the two of them, but just over here having our 3 Thunder Strikes or whatever they're called. It's Thunder Strike, right? Thunder. Whoop. Yeah. Storm Speeder Thunder Strike. Yeah, it's not a land speeder, it's a Storm Speeder, which is just a land speeder but with more seats, I think. So you know, it's a 5-door instead of a 4-door. Right, come on. Aquila Macro Cannon. This is really fun. Macro Cannon Aquila strongpoints and massive fortifications often used as bastions in Imperial defense battle lines. Each consists of a munitions silo topped with a large turret that houses the huge macro cannon that gives the strongpoint its name. Yeah, I would assume so. And a Big Mac. And a Devil Dog. So, this thing costs 120. We can do it every 3 turns. Holy cow. That is gonna require a hell of a lot more influence. Oh boy. Oh boy. what are we doing with buildings? We're taking over a bunch of tiles, like a bunch of tiles. Why are we acquiring tile after tile? Tile after tile. Why are we doing that? I don't know. Energy, I think we're a little light on. Is that what I was doing? I was going to grab this tile for energy, I think. Yeah. And was I going to do more research, or did I just do that because there's 3? I think I just grabbed that because there were 3. I know this is a new day recording. It's actually been like 3 days. 3 or 4 days since I recorded, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully you guys do. Hopefully. But yeah, orbital deployment. Let's get a... Should we get another tank over here? Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. To me, at least. And yeah, next turn we can attack it. Bit sad we can't attack it yet, but, you know. Such is life. We got some Devastators up here. Just chilling on their own, really. I feel like everything is kind of chilling on its own, really. Alright, well, let's start attacking this anyway. And you guys do some good damage. These guys are going to just trounce that in a second. But yeah, I'm a little worried about scouting this area. I don't really want these guys getting shot to bits. So how can I destroy this without actually relying on all of my tanks? Because I kind of want to load them up and get them moving again. Do you need these Devastators? Yeah, those ones can shoot. And let's have you scout that. Good enough. Yeah, and you guys are all part of the tank's crew. So you two can attack, though. I don't think this is going to do it. I don't think we're quite going to get it. If we had melter bombs, we'd be fine. Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. Alright, I'm going to move you up. I'm going to move you up, and you're going to get the last hit on it, and then you can move forward, and you can load in next turn, and then the tank can move again. That'll work. And you guys can get back in that tank. Alright, so you move there, and you'll be able to get inside it next turn. Cool. Then you guys are just sort of lost in the ether. I don't know where they're going to go. It's a problem. And so I think the macro cannon needs to be deployed over here somewhere. I mean, maybe I just shove it here? I feel like it's immediately going to get wrecked. It has 106 health, though, which is pretty cool. And it has 4 heavy bolters. That's pretty cool. And then, of course, the macro cannon itself, 14 damage, 2 attacks, 10 armor penetration, range 5. It's also an apocalyptic mega blast, so it hits multiple group members of the target unit. And it increases the arm penetration, it gets the primary weapon, sonic boom, increases damage against flyers. Interesting. Wow. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's move you guys up. Let's shoot these flash kits. And I could keep shooting that boss tower, but I kind of feel like I want to keep shooting at these guys. I can't reach them. Strangely. Oh yes I can. From there, but not here. So the cliffs cover them from there, but not from here. Okay. Yeah, let's attack those death copters. Try and whittle them down a bit. But yeah, this is going okay. And yeah, I like that we've deployed this. On the cliff is very cool. Obviously it defends from our forces much more than defends from the enemy. Should have probably just put it like here, honestly. So nothing could like come and attack it in melee, but there's just something really cool about seeing this thing on this cliff. It's just very cool. Alright, rule of cool, guys. Rule of cool. Oh yeah, and I put some aggressors over here, just kind of for the hell of it. So, yeah, so far they've done nothing. Let's get over here and you can wipe them out. Oh, it's a war boss. So yeah, actually, quite difficult to take down a war boss, but we're doing a huge amount of damage to him. So that's really good. That, I think, is going to free up a huge amount of AP for our allies. You know, they're all going to be able to kill that thing with a couple of hits, and then the rest can start moving and, you know, doing some work. You guys could move up here. You know, I could keep these guys in the fight. We're not far from our allies. So we probably should just make use of him. It feels a bit bad telling him to, like, sod off, you know? Devastators, you stay where you are, because soon we're going to have another tank pop out. Which is insane, honestly. It's really quite mad. So we haven't got that tile yet. You can... Oh, I don't know. Stay where you are, I think. Now, Devastators, I think we can just move up a smidge. We'll let the Bullgrins... Nope, the Bullgrins are going this way. Dude. Oh. Because I told them to. Never mind then. You do you. And yeah, you stay where you are as well. So... Melter Bombs would actually be really nice. It only takes a turn to research that now, so I think that's the way to go. I think we're going to do that. A lot of cool stuff here as well. Like the Hunter-Killer missiles are actually pretty cool. And the Fortress Redemption missile silos are also pretty cool. They give us a lot of extra attacks from all of our everythings. So yeah, that is some cool stuff. That is some cool stuff. This also makes me want to get some Scout Bikers or Storm Raven gunships. Yeah, not the ATV. That should apply to the ATV as well. I feel like most of these abilities should apply to the Primaris stuff, they just don't seem to. Because, you know, like the ATV, that fulfills a similar role, right? To the bikers? Surely. So, like, yeah, I feel like it should serve a similar role in terms of the abilities that affect it, but I don't know. It could just be, well, it didn't have that sort of thing on tabletop. It's like, well, yeah, but, you know, take creative liberties to make the game better. But yeah, that's a shame. Alright, we're going to get the Melter Bombs, because we have a lot of infantry. I don't know if our Primaris are going to have the Melter Bombs, though, if they unlock it, because, like, who knows, honestly. Who knows? It's a Gorkanaut. It's definitely a Gorkanaut. Ooh, you got very upset. You got very sad. They're not aggressive. They're Primaris saddlers. Adam Sandlers? Yep. The saddest of all the Primaris. You haven't seen him recently. He's a lot taller now. And he has more lungs. Alright, Garagak is getting taken down. Love to see it. And yeah, that war boss is dead. There's another one over there, though. Or is that a... What is that? It's a weird boy. That is a weird boy. I was saying, is that a weird boy? But I thought there'd be more lightning on his icon. So, Melter Bomb. Melter Bombs are fusion charges designed to burn through an armoured hull in a matter of seconds. Works on buildings, too. And another war boss. Oh my god, look, he's got his little squiggly beast. How cute is that? Ah. Ah, now we're going to murder them all. Alright, half the health gone. That is huge. That is such a help. We are great. Our allies are lucky to know us. Alright, let's get you up there, maybe. Got some more queued orders. Now, let's have a look down here. What have we got for you? Oh, we're going to get power next. Oh my god! Imperial Guard stole our kill. How dare you? It's fine, I guess. Orange team has had it. So what was this then? I thought this was orange. That's the white team, which are over here too. Wow, they really spread out. And yeah, they didn't help out down here at all. It was so weird. They just left orange to fight two factions. But then I guess maybe they thought, okay, we won't mess with the Space Marines. We'll just crush through all these guys and we'll be fine. But they couldn't. They couldn't do it. All because of us, I'm deciding. 23 damage. That's really lovely. Oh, please. Please and thank you. 33 damage. Ooh, they have a couple of them, though. But that is tasty. We can kill that war boss as well. We can kill off that war boss. So let's do that. So yeah, a couple of Gorkanauts are a little scary, but they can't do that much damage to the Aquila cannon, surprisingly. And they can't really get to us here. So all this artillery on this cliff is massive. This is bait, right? The macro cannon is basically fortified, heavily armoured, almost impregnable bait. Because that is the closest thing to them. And it is so sturdy. So they're all running at it, and we're just blasting anything that gets near. With all this, you know, enfilading fire. Very nice. And you didn't even get to deploy. You didn't even get to deploy. You'll apparently use your movement and actions this turn. How is that true? What? How have you used your action? Oh, hang on. Was it when I hit queued moves you shot? Did I get the kill? I have no idea. I don't know what happened. But it seems like he actually shot. So yeah, it's when I hit executed moves. It wasn't like a delayed pop-up. It's he did that. Never mind. Never mind. That was stupid. Kind of a waste of his turn now. You are still stood there. Alright, let's get you up there then. Come on, boys. Don't like it, but it's the way it is. Okay, this is nice. They never took that. Thanks. And I guess you're going to go south, because... I don't know. You are. Just a bit more room to move there, I think. Yeah, the wire weed isn't getting in the way of our hovering units, so these guys are able to move through here pretty easily. Okay. Who's next? You're next. Let's move you up here. Nice, we get more of these going. Alright, you can move over here, because you can just fly over all that stuff. You should also move up. Yeah, Captain's been doing great. I feel like he's been a real boon. Could start blasting those mechs. Do I need to waste an orbital strike on them? Probably not. But also, like, who cares, right? It's a bit of extra damage. Might as well. Okay, who's left? Oh, right, yeah, okay. Devastator, Devastator. We have plenty more turns. Alright, so we've almost met up in the middle now. I mean, I could really forward deploy here. But I think I'm just going to deploy here. Okay, good. We have line of sight over the Empire of the Orks, which means I can push these guys in, hopefully into range, and then get all of their Devastators out to be able to start blasting that. And I think we can take that down real quick. We've got another couple Devastators here. So we have 6 units of Devastators, basically, that we can deploy. And just, yeah, like unload onto them. Let's start getting some Primaris Redemptors, just because, you know, we haven't got any yet. And that's a bit sad, isn't it? I know how much you guys love Redemptors. I miss the box dreadnoughts. Anyway, let's get something or other. Perhaps. Okay, yeah, we can do that, then we're going to get... I mean, I was going to say we need energy. I don't know why we suddenly have piles of energy. How do we have so much energy all of a sudden? Like, what was apparently using all of our energy? I don't get it. Did we pick up some more energy? I mean, we picked up this over here. But it's not like we got the extra 20% out of it. We're only getting +1 requisition now. Just from the ludicrous upkeep. So now I'm thinking we don't want that. We want to grab something that'll give us, yeah, additional requisition instead. So I guess I'll change my mind and I'll grab that. Interesting. Population is already, like... We actually have 7 more population than is required. It's crazy how fast this is getting ahead of us. But yeah, we should build more requisition there, I think. And I think we're fine with the units that we have. So let's go Fortress Redemption. So yeah, Fortress Redemption will get Crackstorm missiles. And then we'll give missiles to our vehicles as well. I think the missiles are a free action, which I think means we can deploy orbitally with our repulsor tanks and then fire a missile. It just depends if they get to the missile or not, because, you know, who can say with all the Primaris stuff. Ah, Ududians got destroyed. Not Ududians. They're my favourite Uds. Except the ones with marigolds for faces, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah, okay. Whittling through those burner boys. Like to see it. Yeah, this whole area is really fun. I really enjoy this. Although, it looks like they've gone around. Looks like they've gone around here. They might do some good work to our... Oh my god, they could take out a Storm Speeder. Are they going to? Are they going to? I thought I was really safe up here. We weren't safe. We weren't safe. They were clever. They didn't go for the impenetrable fortress. They decided to go for the juicy Flying underbelly. Well, I hate that. Alright, Fortress Redemption, missile silos. What? Why don't you have any missiles? Does that take a turn to kick in or something? Alright, gives ground vehicles hunter-killer missiles. Why don't you have missiles, actually? Oh, it doesn't give them... Okay, it's just a weapon. Okay, it's a range 4 weapon they can shoot. My bad. I was thinking it was like the hunter-killer missile vehicles, but for Fortress's Redemption. I'm sure they had that too. But, you know, apparently, not sure enough. Could do 20 damage to that one, or 30 to that one. Or I could just kill the mech guns, or war buggies entirely. I mean, that all sounds pretty good. I hate they can't fire and move, you know? It's a little scary. But they can overwatch, so... let's do that. Alright, just go kill those mechs. Good boy. Alright, they've moved in, which is actually a little annoying. Although it means they have taken the hit for us, which really is what they're for. So you know what? Not annoying. Perfect. You're a special boy. What? What? Sorry, what? I don't understand. Why? Why can't you... You can't shoot through the town? Really? Is that a thing? You can shoot from outside of it. Why can't you shoot from inside of it? What? Is that not a bit weird? How is that blocking line of sight when you're in it but not outside of it? That's really weird. I don't think that's supposed to be happening. I mean, someone will probably say, no, that's always happened like that, but, like, should it? Should it? Because that doesn't seem right. It's all to me. Alright, now let's give you extra ranged accuracy so you can do more damage to that too. And you can jump over there. And wow, okay, we have a lot. We have a lot to deploy. Some of it can't fire this turn because it's, you know, being silly. Why did I take everything out here? I love that it actually shoots in every direction. Like, there's no one over here, mate. Why are you shooting over here? You absolute lunatic. You can hurt yourself a bit, that's fine. Alright. Yeah, keep blasting. Actually, you know what? Melt bomb? It's ever so slightly more damage. I don't think I'll bother. It might survive. It might actually survive. Excuse me. Just, yeah, the vehicles do so much damage, it seems like we'll just kill it in a moment, but actually, it's going to take a couple of moments. I mean, my god. I don't have another tank yet, or a dreadnought, or anything. Sad. Sad times. Sad times. Oh my god, there's still, like, neutral things around. That's madness. Alright, well, let's wipe them out. And let's have you jump over here and you can wipe them out. I should have healed you first. But that's okay. Everything's dead anyway. I can't get much further. I'll just run you over here for now. I'll jump on something when it's worth jumping on it. Oh, you were going to get that vehicle. Oh boy. Oopsie doopsie. My bad. My bad. Look, I have too many units, okay? I have too many units. Can't be helped. Got some queued orders. You can wipe out that war boss. Amazing. I don't know what it is. They just keep every turn sending a war boss at us, and these guys just keep smashing away at them. It's pretty impressive. Like, as far as, like, you know, value is concerned, they've netted a lot of it. Just killing off heroes left, right, and centre. And, like, taking no casualties either. Occasionally they get a bit, like, shaken up. But, I mean, they're doing great. Alright, let's get 3 refectories. Oh boy. Okay. We can deploy another macro cannon next turn, but we need to save up for the Fortress of Redemption, which we will only just be able to afford. So yeah, we really need more influence, and there's nothing here that'll grant us a lot of influence. So I think we might use that 3 spot there, just to get a bunch of influence. Okay, so that's the next 6 turns done. And by then we will need more dormitories. But you know what? I actually don't mind holding up growth slightly, because we will never be able to catch up to our population. We will never be able to catch up to our population with our buildings. And so all that's doing is lowering our loyalty for the sake of, like, not having more buildings being worked, if that makes sense. Like, you really want the amount of population, the amount of buildings being worked to be the same. Because, like, population lowers loyalty and all the rest of it. It's just usually you want as much growth as possible, because often you end up with a bunch of vacant buildings. But this time around, we have so many bonuses to growth. And I guess, like, game speed has had some, you know, has had a factor in that, just because, like, you can't build anything quicker than a single turn. It could be that if the game speed was different, you know, it might take 2 turns for each growth, for each new population, but then it might only take, like, you know, a turn and a half per building. So it could be, like, 2 buildings every 3 turns, and then 1 population every 2 turns. It could be like that, but just a quirk of, you know, how production works in this game. We're sort of maxed out at 1 building per settlement per turn. So, you know, we'll see. Actually, it would be kind of interesting to see if you could have more than 1 building built at a time. It's kind of surprising there isn't that. So I could keep just wiping out, like, random units rather than going for the Gorkanauts, because we are really damaging their morale, which is nice. I'm worried about this thing just walking around in the trees, but it can't get that far, can it? It might be able to. It might be able to just ignore the trees, honestly, where it's moving. Rapid decomposition creates all fungus when they die. Of course they do. Walker reduces movement penalty for us, so it can probably reach us here, which is a problem. Definitely a problem. Alright, I'm going to hit that town, just as a, you know, a funny joke. But yeah, we can deploy more stuff over here real soon and just start cleaning up, I think. We have so much stuff here that can really put the work in. Okay, you do your little funny run. And you can do that too. Alright, then everyone else is going to get back in their vehicles and fly off, okay? So you can get back in there, which is absolutely fantastic. You can't grab that artifact. Nope, hello. So I can't grab that because there's people there. But you... Oh, you also can't shoot there. Oh, that's annoying. Alright, look, I can run in here and wipe them out. That's perfect. And then we can grab... We can grab this. Hopefully, I think you might need movement to take it. No, because you have to move next to it and then grab it. So yeah, we've got it. It's extra 10% health for everybody, which is really nice. Love that. Love that. Love that for my boys. Alright, you just keep trying to keep pace. That's fine. There is a Lord of Skulls running around somewhere. It just dawned on me. And, ooh, you took a hell of a beating. Okay, well, these 2 units can both get in here, then. Alright, and this guy can stick around here, and... Okay, I guess you can stand there, even though that seems a little dangerous. But I don't think that matters. Okay, you can grab this one. And, yeah, you can move up and heal. Then you can move up. And then our 2 tanks can both move up that way. You guys will be able to join them soon. You know, one day. One day. Flippin' heck. Alright, Hunter-Killer Missile will get next turns. We'll see how these guys do. Alright, then you can get back in there next turn. And then you can carry on moving. Probably move them first to scout, and then they can move in. Probably easier. We'll see how that goes. Okay. How are we looking down here? We have our first Primaris Redemptor. Yay! But we can't afford to move it anywhere because it's going to cost 20 and we need that 20 to get the Fortress Redemption. Woo! Right, okay, we got you guys building. A lot of stuff. Love to see it. You're just chilling. Probably don't need to do that anymore, honestly. I don't see anyone taking this. But also, I don't see them not taking it. So I'm going to hang on to it. So what do we want next turn? What are we after? There's a lot of research, but who cares about that? Like, honestly, we have just so much of it. That is still orcish. Orcs still have that. We could put up a growth further. But again, our growth is 1 population per turn, so it does nothing. You know, these do nothing. We could even destroy one of these, so we can get 20 influence off our next purchase, but that feels a bit pointless. That probably is the way to go. Just more Grox pastures. You know, I mean, energy, I think we got plenty of, honestly. We can put that up whenever. God, even more growth there, potentially. Crazy. You know what? Energy and requisition seems like a nice way to split the difference, right? Although more influence seems kind of useful if we got all the Aquila macro cannon, so maybe I'll go influence. And we just focus on... I mean, do we need to build more? Do we need to build more units or anything? Probably not. So do we actually need more requisition? I don't know. Probably not a lot of it. Okay, you're stuck there just because there are so many enemies and things running around. And you can't get over there either because of the terrain. That's fine. Okay. But yeah, another Aquila macro cannon, like right here, would be hilarious. We'll just make a huge bastion that can just start blasting at whatever. Honestly, feels pretty good, because if we had a line of these and then a line of these behind them, that would be really deadly. Because those speeders do a lot of damage. Like a hell of a lot of damage. They are deadly. They are deadly. But very flimsy, which is why having a giant, like, impenetrable wall in front of them would be... It would be quite the boon, I think. Alright, so let's just step you out of the way. I think we get 3 of these, we deploy them all together, and then we see what they're capable of. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun to me. I should probably also get the Thunderfire cannon so it can repair vehicles. But so far none of our vehicles have been attacked, because anything they come across just melts. So, you know, there is that. Alright, this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty good. I feel like the pressure's mounting on these guys. There are still flipping Gorkadors running around though. And they are just fighting like scout walkers and like lobotomized horses. It's a bit weird. Still have 100 health on that. I think the Thunderfire cannon could repair this. I think. God, they're still really upset. I think we can destroy that Gorkanaut this turn if we can just have both these guys step in. Don't like the damage this speed has taken though. It looks like they really want this dead. I don't blame them. Yeah, I don't blame them. You guys need to push up more. Come on. Hunter-killer missiles. Lovely. Hunter-killer missiles are commonly fitted... Oh my god, they built another... Is that new? I think that's new. Well, good for you. We never grabbed that. We should grab that. Can you grab that? You can grab that. Oh, no. Oh, you know what? I want to do there anyway. Thank god. Yeah, you go grab that. So, hunter-killer missiles are commonly fitted to Imperial vehicles. These single-use weapon systems allow vehicles such as rhinos to engage armoured vehicles that would otherwise far outmatch them. So you guys don't have it, which is fine, I guess. And good, we can finish that off. We killer can finish that off. So, yeah, influence then? Is that what we're going for? Growth there, Christ. Yeah, I think we're going for influence. I think we're going to go for influence. There is influence there. I could try and grab that, but I've destroyed so much to get there. So yeah, I think I'm just going to build an outpost over here. Bit of a boring spot, but you know, it's useful. So we're on 20, went up to 24. That's not very much. So our production isn't actually very good. So it's definitely worth us building a load more of those influence buildings. I'm kind of surprised we're hanging on as much as we are. I think it's literally just because we have so many points on the map that are just giving us that like +2 influence each turn. I think that's most of our... Yeah, look at that. 26 from buildings. 41 from features. So most of our influence is coming from just us owning stuff. So, you know. We just found a Lehman Russ battle tank. You're joking. You only just built a Lehman Russ. Like, the yellow team over here had like 3 tank commanders. at one point, and just no one ever bothered to build a tank. We've seen Rogel Dawns rolling out. Like, what the hell? Although it seems that they've decided to ignore the Rogel Dawns, largely in favour of just getting a load of chimeras or devil dogs or whatever the heck. You know. Sort of the chimera, you know, pattern thing. Thingadoo. Oh yeah, do you have missiles? You don't. Okay, so we just researched missiles for none of our vehicles. That's really disappointing. Just give, you know, give the Primaris stuff something from the upgrades, or why bother? It just seems really pointless. Right, let's get siege masters. Alright, this, we can spend influence on it. It'll make all our guys be able to attack cities better. Which, you know, is nice, I guess. Although, increasing our penetration of grenade and missile blast weapons sounds good. So let's do that. Let's do that. Extra vehicle armor might be nice, if anything will shoot them. Would like to shut the Thunderfire cannons at some point, but kind of... I don't know. It's whatever. I'll get it at some point. Devastator Doctrine sounds really useful. Increases the accuracy of Devastator Space Marines and Devastator Centurions. Hammer of Wrath. It's for Assault Marines, Dreadnought, Scout Bikers. Well, not that useful for us. Don't have a Chaplain yet. Don't have crack grenades yet. Don't have Orbital Scan yet. We should get Orbital Scan. Let's get Orbital Scan first. Because then I can scan orbitally something over here, throw an Aquila macro cannon down, and then deploy like 3 tanks filled with Devastators, and then suddenly there's an army that is too big for anything to deal with in their backline. That'd be very funny. If I could afford it, which I can't. But, you know, in theory, it's useful. Just throwing down, like, random, you know, fortresses and things like that in the back is going to be really deadly, so I'll take it. Alright, let's get you in here. A little risky for you to charge in like an absolute loon, but it's also very fun. So, you can do some shopping there if you like. Let's do extra damage, kill a Mega Knob. Brilliant. Love to see it. Who's dying next? Let's wipe out these killer cans and these mechs. Now we get some Devastators in back here. Love to see it. Then we'll get you out this way. Right, you grab that. My god, we have a lot of units, huh? We really do. This is kind of obscene. Right, you move up here. Oh, you can't move up to there yet. We found another city, though. These two should be able to destroy that real easy. Who's next? Alright, you've not moved yet. You should heal yourself. Let's move you up. Heal yourself. Show me what you're working with. Shoot those burner boys. And, oh my god, we're at this city now? That's amazing. Love that. Love that for us. We've basically reached some gubbins. I'm not sure we need to make an impenetrable wall over here now, you know? I don't think we really need it. I don't think we really need it. You can't grab that yet. It's the same turn. It's the same turn. I don't want them to get killed to bits from there, so I'm going to deploy you back a bit. It will mean we're not going to have room to deploy both of these guys. There's an apothecary in here. I didn't realise I'd put an apothecary in there. That's embarrassing. So those killer cans are very upset, but very much alive. Alright, let's shoot these Mega Knobs. Yeah, let's shoot them too. Alright, that's all great. And... oh, and you leveled up. Lovely. Let's have more power strike. I don't feel like you need to actually heal. Not really. Okay, Crux Terminatus are going to move up. And they're going to punch this car. Punch the car! Good lads. Alright, you two are going to move in there. You aren't going to move in there. No, that's fine. So we have our Redemptor. You sit tight until we have too many of them. Then we'll drop them all in. Possibly in the thick of it. They'll probably get attacked a bunch, but that's fine. So yeah, you sit tight. Now our cities. I mean, we could get more infantry, but I don't see the point. I think we have a ludicrous amount of infantry. So I'm going to hold off for that for now. We'll just make sure we keep getting, you know, fortifications out and things. And keep pushing that front line. But yeah, morale is really bad for a lot of the Orc units. Which is really good to see. Really good to see. And they seem to keep ignoring these guys. I think they know they can do a lot more damage to our allies, so they're just sort of ignoring our aggressors, which is nice. You know, nice for us. Potentially. Those killer cans can't really do much damage, so that's good. They're very upset. I mean, the macro cannon has taken some damage here. Has taken some damage for sure. Found some weird vein psychers. Fun. Our allies are getting new units in. And the Scout Sentinels are doing their bit. Good for them. Good for them. Ah, bless. Orbital scan. Space Marine chapter commonly possesses an entire fleet of ships, ranging from tiny Thunderhawk gunships to massive strike cruisers. On Gladius Prime, the chapter fleet was decimated by the warp storm. Only one ship survives, swinging around the planet in a low, erratic orbit. Yet for sufficiently important targets, the Tech Marine and Servitor crew will focus all its sensors onto the planet's surface. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. More research, please. Cluster mines. That's just scout bikers. Well, never mind then. Alright, let's go back up here. And let's get... you know what? Stronghold shielding makes our fortresses better shielded. And that sounds really useful. You also get orbital strike. Which is you just spend influence to blast things from orbit, which is kind of fun. That might be allowed. Okay, killer cans. Killer cans. Mechs. Oh, hello. They are sneaky gits. They are sneaky. Those gits are sneaky. You get out of here. Not allowed. Right, let's get the apothecaries out as well. Those boys are going to get very killed. I'm going to move you guys way up. Well, alright, just to there apparently. I mean, I could see them, but yeah, I guess they still have... I don't know. For some reason I'm thinking they only stop you if they sneak up on you or something, but that's never how this game has worked. Load of killer cans. So many killer cans. You guys just love your killer cans, don't you? Huh? Love them. Okay, these war bikers. They can't do much. Let's shoot these boys. You kill those killer cans. And you make a start on that Gorkanaut. That 44 damage is pretty marvellous, let's be honest. And then you can grab this, which you probably should have done that sooner. That's more loyalty. How is our loyalty doing anyway? It's pretty high, right? Yeah, it's on 20%, which is really nice. 20% bonus to everything. Which is the same as a single outpost, when you think about it, but... You know, I don't know when these bonuses are applied, or if they're all applied together. Because, you know, you kind of want... If it applies loyalty and then the bonuses from the fortresses, then you want this to be really high. Because that way that plus 20% is adding 20% to a larger number. But if it's just all added together, then you could almost say ignore loyalty completely, because you know the fortress is just going to make up for the production dip from loyalty. But I still think it's good to have high loyalty if you have just the one city. It's really easy to maintain, gives you a nice little bonus. So, yeah. Anyway. I like it. Just the penalties can be really crippling though. Like, especially when we have, what, 43 population? That'd be a minus 80% production to everything. 86% down we'd be. Well, no, because you got your base loyalty. You got the loyalty just from, like, the other buildings that you've got. And, like, your starting loyalty. So it would actually be, like... You know, take 2% off for each one that you would normally be whatever. It's a lot, okay? It would be around 80%, I think. So yeah, it's good to have a bonus instead. I think that's preferable. You can finish them off. That's fun. Right, all you guys. Okay, we've got more Devastators. I don't like to be on the front line like this. But I also like killing those mechs, so... Here we are. You can stand in there. You could actually just become a passenger. You would be able to get out next turn and act, so there's no reason not to go there if you can't reach anybody. This is a bit of a choke point, though, which I'm not enjoying. We are getting quite a lot more influence in now, so we will be able to deploy one of them again soon, I think. 12 ore upkeep, or 12 requisition, rather. It's a lot of upkeep. Alright, let's bring you in. Look, guys, it's the Rock. You know, from Jumanji. The best film he's ever been in. Prove me wrong. Honestly, I genuinely think Jumanji might be the best film The Rock has ever been in. He's been in some awful movies. Just horrendous. Ugh, you can't reach from there. Line of sight is weird in this. I guess there's forests there, which makes sense. Forests and cities. So that tracks this time. I'll give it to him this time. Yeah, this is going well. It's going well. That city's almost destroyed. Next turn it'll be destroyed because these will just kill it. Although, you've taken a bit of damage there, haven't you, boy? Aw, bless him. So we do need to repair vehicles at some point. Okay, is that everybody? No, of course not. You've not shot yet. Good for you. You can punch a car? We can punch a car! Punch a car! Good job. Good job. You sit tight, and you stand there and sit tight. I don't know if we're going to be able to even get into the front line through all of this. It's getting a bit crazy. Alright, how are we looking? Still just the 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, which is pretty boring. And good, we are starting to work on our assimilarums. Not that we're trying to assimilate anyone, it's just coincidence is called that. No, we're just trying to make friends. That's what we're doing. Okay, how are we looking here? I mean, there's such a choke point. There's so many guard units back there. There's just no way the Orcs can kill quick enough to, like, make forward progress. Every time they kill anything, just another guard unit just stands there in its place. Or, you know, the Orcs move forward and then they're shot by the 50 guard units that are deeper into the formation. So just nothing's really moving over here in this area. So it really is just down to us to start, like, blasting away at things. We have absolutely thinned out the units on here, though. A lot of units were coming towards us, and we've been pretty much killing a unit every turn, at least. You know, a couple of units often. You know, and even just, like, war buggies or something. Like, that's a whole turn of production of our enemies, like, gone. It's a tile that can suddenly be occupied by our allies' units instead of, you know, our enemies. It helps create space to actually progress. So it's, you know, it's all important. Gladius Prime is already proving far more hostile than the Adeptus Administratum's worst forecasts. Oh no. Did no one check the weather before we landed? That's embarrassing. I think I do start whaling on this Gorkanaut. I think I have to. No one else seems to be on it. What are you guys playing at? And there's so much wireweed around here as well. What a crappy place to be running around. Let's see, you here. Alright, you, more tanks, because why not? I just spent all of my requisition. We are almost maxed out population again, so let's take over another spot. And we are going to need more requisition. Let's say we're maxed out on population. And we are going to need more requisition. That's what I meant to say, requisition. Unless I did already. In which case... hooray for me! I did good. Yeah, let's start with you. Oh, hello. Hi. Ooh, a kill burster. Hello, kill burster. You know, I actually don't think I've seen one of those in Gladius before. Maybe I have, but kind of feel like I haven't. Kill tanks are an Orc heavy tank design based around the twin Orc loves of speed and extreme violence. The Kill Burster's main gun is an immense wide-bore siege mortar mounted in the centre of its forward hull, much in the manner of a Space Marine Vindicator, only much, much larger. The huge rocket-boosted ordnance launched by the burster gun, while appallingly short-ranged, is powerful enough to blast a hardened bunker or defensive bastion to smithereens, and has been observed in direct fire, shattering Imperial super-heavy tanks in a single shot, based as much on luck as good judgment by its gunners. Yeah, fair enough. Pretty cool. Well, you guys are a bit hurt. I think you might be dead. I think you're probably dead, aren't you? I think that's probably what's going to happen. You could come in here and help, but then yours going to get blasted to bits. This is a bit dangerous. Got some friends nearby, but yeah, bit dangerous. God, the fact we've got 2 tanks over there, 2 tanks down here. Got so much stuff running around. You can't kill those killer cans, but you can. You killer can kill those cans. And you can almost kill those tank busters. Hell yeah. Right, you're really hurt, but you can still do some pretty great damage to that Gorkanaut, so go nuts. Now, the macro cannon. Do I deploy it back here? Because it's funny. I think I probably do, don't I? Sounds like something I'd do. Yeah, let's put it here. Hello there. There's a war boss, so this thing can do only 10 damage to us. That doesn't seem like much. That's not so bad. And that is overwatching us, which is a bit scary. We are going to take a lot of damage, but only insofar as, like, only for as long as it takes for this stuff to move to here, which is, what, 8 seconds? About 8 seconds, probably. Let's get you over here. This might be bad for you, too. Might not be great. Okay, you should be able to move up and heal them, but I'm not sure that's going to be enough, honestly. Alright, you can reach, and you're not going to be able to get in and help any other way, so that's actually perfect for you. And yet another city has been built. You guys are really just doing great. It's your 5th city. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of these guys. They were really, like, so close to being wiped out by those orcs. You know, I'm really glad that we came in and helped tip things in their favour, because they have really capitalised on that advantage. They are thriving. They are thriving. So let's move you forwards. And wow, you can do 68 damage to a Gorkanaut. Are you joking? That is flipping mad. What the hell? That is crazy. Oh, I should have moved you in cloaked. Well, it's fine, whatever. Look, we'll just kill him. Fine. And you won't get attacked. That'd be silly. You're definitely going to get attacked, aren't you? They're definitely going to get attacked. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it all goes. You guys moving in as well? Oh my god, we have too many units. Guys, we're going to do this bit next episode, because once again we've gone over. As is tradition. I think this series might just be in the 50 to 1 hour minute range per episode. Just something tells me that's just what this is. You know, I could just not say anything and be like, oh, he's doing 55-minute episodes now. But that was never the plan. Yeah, here we are. Once again. Look, guys, if you're enjoying this, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.
War was on all sides, yet we are the Emperor's chosen. We do not dread the dark,